afternoon.
Yeah, we are pleased to welcome our EIRC Regional Council member, CS Bisworanjan Sutarji, to inaugurate this second technical session of Golden Charcha organized by EIRC. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Amit bhai. Thank you so much for bringing me in on the second second episode of the Golden Charcha. Very good evening, friends, and Suyash, most welcome to the Golden Charcha, which is being a brainchild and thought process of the chairman. And for the members of Clarity, this is an initiative which not only we intend to disseminate a microscopic view on certain topics to you, but also to create a platform for upcoming speakers from across the region. So this is two golden initiatives what the chairman thought it fit to go with it. And that's how this Golden Charcha initiative got initiated and seeded upon. And today we are having the second session of the series. And today we'll be talking about GST with respect to tally upgradation and how the new tally is going to step up. And we are having with us Mr. Suyash Tulsyan ji to take you over the sessions. And Amit, thank you so much for coordinating the entire process. I hand back the session to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sutar sir, for your kind words and just giving the brief about the today's session. Now, with no further delay, let us introduce our speaker of the day, CS Tulsyan ji. So Tulsyan ji is a fellow chartered accountant with a significant working experience in Deloitte and Infosys. He is practicing since 2011 and his expertise lies in automation of tally and implementation of the same. He is also a very frequent speaker on the various tally related issues and topics. So please welcome Mr. Tulsyan ji to take up the session and enlighten us with the various things. Thank you so much. Tulsyan ji.
Thank you, Amit ji. So, my dear friends, I'd like to introduce myself as a chartered accountant in practice since 2011, and I'm also a very enthusiastic user of Tally. So, I'd like to thank Team EIRC and also the coordinators, Mr. Amit Agarwal and Mr. Bisworanjan Sutar. And I also appreciate this initiative of arranging short sessions so that viewers can take the fullest advantage of this and the microscopic view on the upcoming topics which we generally encounter in our day-to-day practice. So let me start with my topic. So today's session is mainly focused on the filing process of GST returns and the recent upgradations which have come up in Tally Release 6. Tally Release 6. So we will cover up the latest amendments in HSN reporting and the new process of GST1 upload and how we can arrive at a reconciled and correct upload of GST1 data. So let us come to the product directly. So recently, with effect from May 25, we came to know that there has been a minor modification in the HSN reporting that HSN-wise summary has to be reported separately for B2B and B2C supplies. This feature has come in Tally Release 6.0. So, to enable our Tally software for this particular feature, some settings need to be done in Tally software. So, I take you to Tally's GST1, TOG, Tally GST1. So, this is our June month's return. So, if we go to our HSN summary, we see that we are not able to see the B2C and B2B bifurcation over here because a related setting needs to be done for this. So, for that we need to go to F11 and there is an option set alter company GST and other rate details. On this option we need to press yes. On this screen, GST rate and other details configuration screen. On this screen, there is an option more details. We go to this more detail option. we go to the show more option. Here there is an option separate B2B and B2C HSN summary applicable from. We need to make the correct settings in this place so that we can generate our GST1. So as of now, the settings done in this particular data is applicable for 1st July. So, sorry viewers, I forgot to share my screen. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to share my screen. I'll start afresh.
Yeah, sure, sir.
So we were discussing about separate B2B and B2C reporting in GST1. For that, we need to do some settings in our tally. So let us see the present look of our tally GST1. We go to DOG, tally GST1. And here we see the HSN summary. So the B2B and B2C summary is not segregated in this particular return. To resolve this issue, we need to have the correct setting. For that, we go to the configuration, which is like from F11, and there is an option set alter company GST and other rate details. Yes. On this screen, GST rate and other details screen, we go to more details. And we go to show more. Here we see a new option, which was not there in releases before release 6. Separate B2B and B2C HSN summary applicable from. So presently the setting is done with effect from 1st July 25. We change it, we press enter on this option and we change it to 1st May as it is applicable to be reported with effect from May 25 returns. And we press Ctrl A and we accept the screen. Now, after modifying the settings, if we again open our GST1, is taking effect in the previous voucher since I have changed the retrospective date. So this is June 25 return. Now I go to the HSN summary. I can see that the B2B and B2C supplies have been segregated. So this is how we will do the correct settings in our tally so that B2B and B2C HSN reporting can be done. And accordingly, if we export the data and import to the GST portal, the separate figures will go in the HSN table. So this is all about the HSN summary bifurcation, which is effective from May 25. One more issue which the users are presently encountering while uploading of GST1 is that all the data is getting imported, but many users are facing issue that the HSN data is not getting imported, and they are clueless as to why the data is not getting imported and what is the reason which particular HSN has an issue. For that, when there is an option in release 6.0, when we upload the data using the connected feature, I'll come up to that feature. I'll show that feature now. If we upload the data using that feature, we can see one option in Tally and we can know which particular HSN has issue. For that, I will show you some screenshot. Suppose we have used this particular data and now we have uploaded it to the GST portal. And after logging to the GST portal, we found that HSN data is not imported. Now we need to analyze as to which particular HSN of our data has an issue. So Tally can identify the wrong HSN and notify us, and we can accordingly make corrections in the HSN and we can rectify it. For that, if after uploading, we can see this kind of a screen on our Tally GST1. So this is the Tally. Just a second. This is the screenshot of Tally screen, Tally GST1 screen. After uploading the GST1 data, if there are any errors in the HSN data, we will see one option here, rejected by GST portal to be re-uploaded. This is the Tally GST1 screen. If we press enter on this option, we go to the next screen, in which shows us the HSN data. And in this particular data, out of this 4 to 5 HSN, we can see that the first HSN we can get a remark, the HSN code entered is invalid. By this, we will be able to know that out of all the HSN, this particular HSN has an issue, and we need to accordingly rectify this issue, and we need to re-upload the GST1 data so that our HSN summary gets imported. If we press further enter on this screen, we are able to see the detailed bifurcation here, and the reason for rejection is that the HSN code entered is not valid. So these are the two major things to note at the time of GST1 filing for majorly in regards to HSN reporting. Now, let us come to the upload process of GST1. So we all have been using the export facility of Tally. Like we open up the GST1, we recheck whether there are any uncertain transactions or not, and accordingly we finalize our GST1 data and we plan to upload it on the portal. Till now we had been using a manual process by going to this export, then GST returns, and we used to export it in an offline manner using the JSON facility. Like from this option, we can configure here and we can choose the JSON option, and we can accordingly export the JSON and then manually log into the GST portal and then import the JSON data. In release 6, Tally has come up with connected GSTN feature, in which we can directly upload the GST1 data without even the necessity of logging to our GST portal. We can directly simply click on send online and the data will go to the GST portal. I'll show you the live example. For this, we need to do a small setting in our GST1 portal. So we log into our GST portal once. Once we log into our GSTN portal, we go to the profile section, my profile. Here we get an option, manage API access. We go to this option. Here we have to click on this button, enable API request. This should be set as yes. This small setting needs to be done in the GST portal to use the direct connected GST feature in Tally. So we need to enable the API request option, which is under the profile option, my profile option. And we can select the duration as 30 days and confirm here. Just doing this small change, our connected GST feature in Tally gets enabled. So we will see a live upload of GST1 data using this particular feature. So I open up my Tally, I go to GST1 option, I check that there is no uncertain transactions. Now I want to upload the data to GST1. So I go to export GST1. There is an option send online. I click on send online. GST1 data will be updated on the portal. Do you want to continue? Yes. I'll show you again that my system is not yet logged in into the GST portal. See, it is not logged in. Do you want to continue? Yes. Give me one. Give me 2 minutes. 1 minute. There's some licensing issue in Tally. Two minutes. I'm facing some system issues. So we were about to upload our GST1 using the connected GST feature. So we open up our GST1 and we go to export GST returns, send online option. This time I'm not using the export offline option. I'm using the send online option. GST1 data will be uploaded on the portal. Do you want to continue? Yes. Now this will require an OTP validation, and this OTP will go to the registered mobile number as per the GST portal. I have given the OTP. Now this data is getting uploaded to the GST portal. Now let us log into GST portal and see whether it has been uploaded or not. We can see the data already input in the GST portal. B2B documents issued, and our HSN summary has not been imported. So there might be some issue with the HSN data. One more option. For example, while filing the return of June 25, we found that we have missed a particular invoice of, for example, May 25, and that invoice has to be included in the June return. So there is an option in Tally which we can automatically, there is no need to manually update this kind of invoices in the GST portal. We can automate it by doing a particular setting in GST in Tally's GST1. So let us go to March 25 return. There is a particular transaction which I missed uploading in March 25. And now I want to upload it along with June 25 return. So I will open up that particular transaction in March 25 GST1 data of Tally. And there is, I select the transaction. There is an option set effective date. I will set the effective date as 1st June 25, both for GST1 and both for GST3B. Doing this particular transaction gets updated in June 25 GST1, but the invoice date is not modified. The invoice date is as per the original invoice date, which is March 25. Now we open the June 25 return and we check whether this invoice has hit the June 25 return or not. We go to B2B invoices. We can see this 26th March invoice got included June 25 return. And now if we do the export of GST1 again, this invoice will also get uploaded in GST1. We check our GST1. the 130 invoices becomes 131. The March 25 invoice automatically got imported into June 25 data, and it did not appear in the form of a June's invoice. It appeared in the form of March invoice only. The invoice date and everything is pertaining to 26 March 25. There is one more option in release 6. Many times we find that our B2B invoices, so as per our tally, we have 131 invoices, and when we import it into GST portal, we see that, for example, only 129 invoices got imported. One major reason is that if few parties GST number is wrong in our data, or GST number is correct, but their GST number is suspended. So there is an option from direct tally that we can recheck whether the GST number of this B2B parties are correct or not. So on the GST1 screen, there is an option validate party GST. We click on this button, we can see the list of the parties on which invoices have been raised in this particular month. There is one option fetch details using GST number. We click on this option. It is matching the data with GST portal, and it will give us the status of individual GST numbers. You can see one more column, GST status, active, 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 active. So we do not need to manually have a recheck whether any particular GST number is invalid, and we do not need to find out which particular GST number is an issue. Directly from this screen, we will be able to know which GST number is active or inactive. So this is all about the new process of uploading of GST1, in which we can use the send online option, and we do not even need to log into the GST portal to upload our GST1 data. Now there is a new feature which has come up in the connected GST feature, which is called reconciliation of GST1. So we would all like to have a recheck before filing our GST1 of any particular month. We will all would like to have a recheck whether our previous GST1 data is perfect or not, whether we have missed out any invoices, or our B2B data and B2C data are having any mismatches with each other. For example, we sent an invoice to the party from Tally. In that invoice, we mentioned the party as B2C. Later on, the party came up to us and notified their GST number to us. And in the next month, they notified the GST number to us. And we accordingly issued a proper B2B invoice to the party, but we forgot to upload that in the GST1 of the next month. So to mitigate such issues, Tally has come up with a new feature of reconciling the data as per Tally with the data as per the GST portal, and that too in a complete automated feature. So let me recheck. Let me open my April 25 return. Now I want to recheck whether my B2B data, B2C data, HSN data is matching with GST1 portal or not. For that, there is a new option called exchange option here. We go to this option. We go to all GST options, and there is an option download GST returns. We go to this option. We do the configuration of the type of return we need to download. This option is there for GST1, GST2B, GST3B. In our case, we are covering up GST1, so we select return type as GST1. And we select the return period as April 25 to May 25. We are reconciling our GST data for 2 months. Control A, download. Now this is downloading all the data which has been uploaded in April 25 and May 25. Download is now complete. To see the downloaded data, we need to go to display, statutory report, GST reports, and we will go to this option GST1 reconciliation. We have downloaded the data for April and May. We change the period from here. Now we see the data in this format. The blue colored items belong to the data as per the portal, and the black color item are the data as per our tally. So we can see that it is matching the data side by side, and we can verify the number of invoices, the total taxable amount. We can further press enter and drill down at invoice and party level whether there is any particular invoice which is not matching, and we can see that everything is matching, and in case there is any unreconciled transaction, it will be marked here. Our HSN data is also matching. Our document summary is also reconciled. Similarly, we can check for May. The sum total, the individual table wise data, we can see whether it is reconciled or not. And we can select it, we can reconcile it for the whole period as a whole. Like we can give the number of months, and like right now I've given April to May. So the whole data, the 2 months data is reconciled as a whole. Doing this, we will be able to know whether there has been any missed out invoice, any invoice which needs a modification in the next month's return, so that our buyers do not have any issue with the invoices which we have raised on them. I hope I was able to clarify on the GST1 filing process. Similarly, we can download GST2B in the same format, and we can do GST2B RICO also with tally data. The same way, we go to exchange option. Return type 2B, return period, for example, April 25 to April 25. Same way, we go to GST2B reconciliation report. We change the period to. Same way, we are able to see the tally data and the GST portal data. Here, it is not 100% match. Although the number of invoices as per tally is 26 and as per GST is 30. So to identify the missed out transactions, we need to drill down into this report, and we can have a party level reconciliation also. If, for example, which party is matching, which party is not matching, whether there are any missed out entry in tally. For example, this particular invoice, the taxable amount is matching, but the CGST, SGST is not matching. For this particular invoice, Telcom Digital, the voucher count is matching, the taxable value is matching. If we want to check the invoice level reconciliation, we further press enter into this report, and we can see that these invoices are reconciled. And there is one option of manual reconciliation also. For example, this is reconciled. For example, there is one mistake in this entry. I need to rectify it. For example, these two invoices are actually correct, and I need to manually reconcile it. So there is an option to set the reconciliation status manually. I press space on this, and we can set the GST status here as reconciled. So it will show as reconciled. I am taking a GST2B reconciliation in a bit shorter way. My major focus for today was GST1 filing process, but we can use the GST2B reconciliation using this feature. There are few settings which needs to be done. I will explain the logic which has been used by Tally for reconciling the data. Tally matches the GST number, the invoice number, which is mentioned in this particular field. The supplier invoice number mentioned in this field is matched with the data as per 2B. Now, in many cases, we find that suppose our accountant has not put this particular hyphen or slash or space bars and directly entered only the numerical digits or the alphabetical digits. But the party has uploaded the GST1 data along with the correct invoice number. So there are few settings which we can mention in Tally on the basis of which reconciliation will happen. We go to F11 GST alteration screen. There are few options here. Use voucher number and date as supplier invoice number and date. Ignore zero if prefixed in supplier in document number. Ignore special character, which the example I just now explained, whether that our accountant did not use the special characters like hyphen, slash. If we make this option as yes, then at the time of reconciling, if the invoice number as per GST2B is, for example, INB slash 001 slash 2526, and the invoice number as per Tally is only 001, then Tally will mark this particular voucher as reconciled. It will not show it in the unreconciled option. Again, there is an option, ignore difference in invoice amount. Many times we book the purchase invoice along with some other ledger. For example, we book the purchase invoice along with TDS ledger, but the party has not uploaded their invoice with the TDS. So technically there is a mismatch in the overall invoice, but the taxable value, the CGST, the IGST, the SGST is matching. So if we make this option as yes, so even if the invoice value as a whole is not matching, but the GST data is matching, it will put it under the reconciled status. This is all about GST2B reconciliation. There are further. It's a big chapter actually. It would take a whole section to explain GST2B reconciliation. I have mainly covered up the GST1 filing process. So I have been able to explain the new process of HSN reporting, how to identify the HSN which has error, because of which the HSN data is not getting imported into GST portal, how to use the latest version of Tally to automatically upload automatically upload GST1 without even the need to log into GST portal, and how to reconcile our past GST1 data so that we can rectify any error which is there in the past data. So I am open to questions if any.
Yes, sir. There is a question from Sangeeta Sharma. Dear sir, I have a query. What would be the process to upload GSTR1 for the client on whom e-invoice is applicable as auto-populated GSTR1 contain IRN number?
So see, as we know that if a e-invoice is applicable on a particular client, so if we open our GST1, even before uploading anything from Tally, if we open our GST1, so we will see that the e-invoice data is already present in the GST portal. So if in your Tally data, e-invoice setting is already done, means Tally knows that e-invoice is applicable on this particular client. So when we open our GST1 data and when we go to the export option, option, in this particular data, I am able to see the B2B transactions list also. But if we open up any data, e-invoice is applicable, on this screen, the B2B transaction details will not come. Only that data will come up on the screen, which is not present in the GST portal. And you can re-verify it from by clicking this button basis of values. In this data, invoice option is not enabled, so I'm not able to see that option. You will find one new option here, whether you want to include include those transactions where IRNs have been mentioned. So that option will automatically be set to no, and only the balance data will get uploaded to the GST portal. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Any more question from the participant?
Any more question?
Just a minute, sir. Somebody is asking, I guess. Okay. Any more question from any participants? Thank you. I think that's all for the day, sir. Thank you so much, Suyash Tulsyan for taking this wonderful session and enlightening us how to upload the correct HSN code in the into the GST portal from directly Tally, especially when the changes came into the GST. And then what are the challenges we'll be facing to upload the same and how to resolve. And
I'm sorry for the technical glitch which happened.
no, it's totally okay, sir. That is the beauty of the technology, that it's both way thing. So there is another question, I guess. There's another question, I guess, from process to auto verify GST in detail in Tally.
And I'll again share my screen. Option in the ledger master also. One option is here, validate party GSTN. So all the parties GST1, GSTN as per your tally data will get put here, and we can match it, such details using GSTN. We can match it with the GST portal. All the GST number and the GST number and its whether it is active or inactive, that will get matched, and the data will be pulled in on the screen like this, in this format. Another option is there in the party master. For example, this particular party, there is an option in the party master also, fetch detail using GST. So this is the data as per book, this is the data as per GST portal. Also, we can see the filing history here. More or less the same thing which we are able to see on the GST portal. I hope that clarifies.
Great, sir. It was nice. So one more question is there, sir. How to file? Okay, Devarshi, the whole session was how to file GSTR1 directly from the tally. So I guess you were late. Okay, another question is there. Is export invoice treated as B2C as HSN wise detail?
Export invoice will by default come in. Export invoice will be treated as B2C.
So export invoice will be treated as B2B, Devashi ji.
B2C.
Any more questions? That's it. Thank you so much. We thank you, Suyash Tulsyan ji, on behalf of the EIRC for taking this session and walking us through the entire process of new features of GSTN in Tally. And over to Vishnu sir, I guess. Vishnu sir.
Thank you, Tulsyan for accepting our invitations, for coming here. And we are charging you since last 6 months, sir. But you could give time today, so I'm so happy that our audience could get some further experience from you, and their practice process will be simplified with your knowledge and with your expert advices. And thanks, Amit, for taking this initiatives of Golden Charcha from the front with your team. I'm so happy. Opportunity to the speakers should be given, which is the thought process of EIRC, which we have discussed. We want to touch each and every village or remotest area of the Odisha to remotest area of the Northeast, so that our audience, our chartered accountant who have some experience to share with other fellow colleagues, they should come forward and we can give the opportunity. Because as a chairman, it is my responsibility that I should give the opportunity to all 30,000 members. So in this process, this is our initiatives, and we are doing well. All are requested that please register yourself in the Golden Jubilee Conference, which is on 21st, 22nd November. This is a unique event. It's a Golden Jubilee. So this is not the event of Vishnu Tulsyan. This is the event of 30,000 chartered accountants. So whoever is can contribute in any way, please come forward to connect each and anyone, and you will get the benefit. We also circulated one Google form in which different areas given. They want to contribute anything in that, please fill it the Google form. In the back side, in the Excel sheet, we will get the interest area and we will call them. So anyone who want to come forward, please come here. We are ready to embrace you. We are ready to welcome you. We are ready to thank you. So with this remark, thank you so much. We will again assemble on the Wednesday on the different topic. So Amit is also looking after that area, and further we will go ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you, Bisworanjan.
Let us meet everybody on the Wednesday for a topic on GST. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.